Hello, welcome to AP Human Geography, Chapter 1, Part 1, Introduction to Human Geography, by the educators of Orange County. Throughout this video, we will discuss ideologies and important vocabulary that connects to Chapter 1, Part 1 of Introduction to Human Geography. To begin, location theory connects to location from the 5 themes of geography. Location theory is the idea that an element of modern human geography that looks for answers to a wide range of questions. The questions can be either theoretical or practical. A sense of place connects to place from the 5 themes of geography. A sense of place is a feeling developed when people infuse a place with emotion and meaning. It develops from thinking of people, labeling a place with a character, remembering significant events, and etc. For example, a childhood home, or where you may have had your first birthday party. Perception of places are how people think of a place without having been there, based on what they have seen or heard. Perception of places can come from books, television, social media, advertisements, and more. For example, if you watched a movie with a setting based in Paris, you might have a perception of Paris without having been there. Sequent occupants is a description of cultural landscape that describes imprints made by a sequence of occupants, whose marks are layered on top of one another. For example, Stonehenge, England, or ancient Egypt civilization. Spatial interaction is how often people from two places interact depending on distance, connectivity, and accessibility. Distance decay and space-time compression are two factors that factor in to spatial interaction. Distance decay is when the interaction between two places decreases due to distance. Space-time compression is when modern technology counteracts the impact of distance decay. For example, more modern modes of transportation that are efficient and safer may lead to people traveling farther to attain a good or service or to visit family. Cultural landscape is the physical imprint of human activity on the landscape and was also discussed in Chapter 1, Part 1. Carl Sohr, a significant geographer from California, stated that forms superimposed on the physical landscape by human activity describes cultural landscape. Mapping and cartography. Cartography is the art and science of mapmaking. Why are maps so important? Maps help people promote political positions, wage wars, solve medical problems, locate places, study the 5 themes of geography, study demographics, predict weather conditions, and study migration patterns. The first type of map we'll go over is a reference map. Reference maps show locations of places and geographic features. To connect these two maps to Chapter 1, Part 1, this reference map of Costa Mesa is on a large scale. It's zoomed in. This reference map of the United States is on a small scale. It's zoomed out. Absolute location is the exact location of something on Earth's surface. It uses a coordinate system that determines the precise location of where something is. A relative location is the location of a place described in relation to other human and physical features on Earth's surface. Reference maps use absolute location. Furthermore, the coordinate system uses degrees of latitude and longitude. For example, if you were to ask a cashier at the mall, "Where's the restroom?" They might respond by saying, "The restroom in the mall is next to the water fountain on the second floor." Thematic maps are maps that tell stories. They usually display the degree of some attribute or the movement of a geographic phenomenon. Thematic maps are used to study medical geography, migration patterns, cultural landscape, and physical geography. An example would be this thematic map of the Black Death and where it diffused to and from. Mental maps are maps in human minds of places we have been to or places we have heard of. Activity spaces are the places we travel to routinely during the daily activities. More accurate and detailed than our mental maps of places we have only heard of. Terra incognita are unknown areas that are not included in one's mental map. For example, if you walk the same route to school every day, you might be unfamiliar with an unknown area of another route. To continue, generalized maps are used to see general trends. All cases of a given phenomenon are not seen. For example, this map of inches of precipitation. It only shows the general trends without showing the specific weather forecast for rain of certain areas. Geographic Information System, GIS, is used to compare spatial data by creating digitized representations of the landscape. It combines layers of spatial data, creating maps in which patterns are displayed. Global positioning systems are systems that are satellite-based that allows for people to accurately and efficiently locate places on Earth's surface. It uses remote sensing, which is a method of collecting data using the satellites and aircraft that are most available. For more information, you may refer to these two textbooks. Thank you for watching AP Human Geography, Chapter 1, Part 2.